Before we start, I just want to say I apologize for my choice of backgrounds and background music. I just wanted to fill up the space. Also, sorry about the way I talk. I promise it's just the microphone that makes me sound gay.
You ever listen to a song and wonder, man, how was that made? And how can I make that? I have. In this project, I researched all the steps needed to become a music composer. I will discuss what being a music composer is all about, the education and training needed to become a music composer, and lastly, how to work towards the goal of becoming a music composer. Composers arrange a material. Dude, oh my god, okay. It's been 7, that's not good. Composers arrange and lead composers of music. Not composers of Composers arrange original music and I'm just gonna read. Composers arrange original music and lead groups of musicians to create it. Now, the salary of let's talk money here. The salary of a composer is $62,590. And want to know what the livable wage in California is? $56,825. So that is going to give me that much money. Oh no, I can't do math anymore. It doesn't look like there's gonna be a change in job outlook in the next 10 years. It's mainly just people replacing people who like retired. Now, other than obviously writing music, they tend to compose for schools, movies and television, and theater.
If I can prove.
I nailed that. What composes the day or the life of a composer is rehearsals, working with others, writing, working with tools, including computers. Okay, great. Now we know what it's like to be a composer. How do I prepare? How do I train? How do I educate and train myself to become a composer? I researched that as well. Now, college is not required, especially when you're creating like popular music. No qualifications are really needed other than does it sound good? But like a master's degree in music theory, composition, or conducting, it is preferred, especially with, classical music. Training usually begins young when you start to like play and perform music. It's kind of important that you know how to perform music if you want to create it. But there are music camps that provide classes, lessons, performance opportunities. End of sentence. Now, I researched a couple schools. By a couple, I literally mean 2 schools. Cal State LA, I'm pretty interested in. Most people are accepted, and most people get financial aid as well. And there's also Cal State of Arts, which doesn't have that much of an acceptance rate. It has a 26% acceptance rate, but they still both offer the majors you would need to get your master's. Now, getting into these schools will help you a lot. It'll help you look a lot more qualified, a lot more professional. But what's the point of having this goal if you don't have good habits to achieve the goal? I say we gotta switch the mood so that it's a bit more motivational.
What really pisses me off in society nowadays is that people think they can just get what they want without working for it. I want to be rich. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. Where's your work ethic? You need to develop a lifestyle and you need to develop habits. If you want to get to that goal, you have to have the lifestyle to do so. Whenever somebody goes up to me and says, I want to be this or I want to be that, I always ask them, what is your daily routine? And then they go, you need a regular routine. If you're just living your life like, oh, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do that today, that's not going to take you anywhere. While you're taking your time and energy making decisions, you could be doing work. I'm asked a lot how I stay so concentrated in my work, and I simply tell them I'm in my flow state right now. Don't talk to me. You need to be at this level of concentration, this level of dedication. The only thing that should matter to you at that moment is your work. Clean up your desk, find somewhere quiet to be. Just whatever that can make you concentrate. Get your phone away, whatever. Don't check X or Instagram. Focus on your work. And I see everybody struggle with having a growth mindset. Oh, I'll never do this, I'll never do that. You have to strive to be better. You need to want to be better to be better. People presume that failing is the end. Failing is the beginning. Failing is a lesson, not a roadblock. You need to ask yourself, what did you do wrong there, and what will you do for it to not happen again?
Now that we have all our info, let's sum things up. Now, big question here. What do I want? What's my goal with becoming a composer? Why do I want to be one? I want to pursue this career because I think it will be very cool to create. I need to follow the habits and prepare myself to achieve it. I don't know what that is. I think music is an awesome medium. I think it's a medium I have a lot of fun creating and performing. So it would be great to be able to professionally go into it and be able to create stuff of my own. I got ideas in my mind. So like, why not do that as my job? It's important to have let me get the paper back. It's important to have good habits, good to have a set goal in mind when you're around this age, because you're approaching the time of college, right? So it's important to settle in, good habits, and just sort of know what you need to get into to reach your goal. I'm so motivational. Apologies for my janky setup. Thanks for watching. Make sure to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, press that bell.